Split up again, huh? We're better alone anyway.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Devil May Cry 5. This mission is going to be all about testing our Devil Arm Master. Our Devilbreaker Mastery. That's way more confusing than I have possibly considered throughout the rest of this LP. I've probably been using those interchangeably, even though a Devil Arm is a very specific thing in this world. So there are a bunch of challenges and like obstacle courses for your different Devil Arms. Like they give you a ragtime for that one. Because it's all about testing your mastery of ragtime with the environmental spike puzzles. This alternate pathway is going to give us a bunch of Gerberas because it wants us to cross these vast chasms with only a few ledges stitched in between. This level can be a little bit confusing because it's full of different branching pathways depending on which arm you favor. And I love Gerbera, so of course I'm going to take the Gerbera path. It kicks ass. Gerbera is one of my favorites. It's so hard to pick one. I think it's between Gerbera and Punchline. I think I've played so many dozens of hours of Devil May Cry 5 now that I can finally narrow it down to at least a top 2.
Let's get airborne.
And then, you know, with the ability to just spam air taunt, you never ever have to touch the ground, especially in a challenge designed for you to soar through the air with Gerbera. And now we're going to be discarding that as these enemies just line their asses up for Petal Ray. Oh, they really did. I called all 3 there. And that leaves us with a Buster. And we are going to get some good uses out of the Buster today. Aw, I pushed him too far for that combo. Or for that 2 combo. Get out of here. Boom! Oh my god, I love that. There are a lot of good Busters. I unfortunately don't think we're going to even get to see all of them. Not in this LP anyway. I might just do a video compiling all of them. Then again, I'm sure somebody has already done that. Can't hurt to have another more exposure to this wonderful game. Hey, that wasn't a bad warm-up for our first time in the hot seat as Nero for the first time in quite a while. So the beginning of this mission takes place, you know, a couple of minutes leading up to the end of V's. They all take place beginning at about roughly the same point. They're all divergence point missions. Now we're going to swap a few things out. By the way, I apologize if I've said this before or even multiple times. I think that's a distinct possibility. I've said this before. But I also feel like I may have not remembered to point this out, but in the Cavalier Angelo cutscene, I noticed a few people weren't sure who Dante was addressing with the "it's a little big for you" line. It's not him talking to Cavalier Angelo, it's him talking to Trish inside. It's a little bit, like the whole fight is a little bit of a Nello Angelo callback. Anything with the Angelos is. But more than that, it's a reference to the first time you ever see Trish in the series, because throwing a motorcycle at him is the first thing that she ever does in DMC 1. So, this is the mission with the Tony Hawk course. I have not practiced this,
If I want to cross.
so we're gonna see.
Give it a whirl.
Here is how Punchline works in detail. When you send it out, you can hold B to activate Jet Gadget, which is this. It's the surfing thing. While you're surfing, your controls are totally different. Jump will eject you from the Punchline, or off of it, rather. Devilbreaker will make it jump. Attack is a boost. I've already screwed this up a little bit. We won't complete the course that way. Shoot makes it spin, and all of them can launch and combo enemies. You can also hit jump to get off of it and then recall it. The last few things are important for making it last longer, because after so long, it starts beeping and blows up, which destroys the arm. A few of those functions that I described extend how long Jet Gadget will last. But the big one is having a high style rank. That's what extends its lifetime the most, which is why it starts you off with those full of enemies down below. By the way, the animation where he gets knocked off of it mid-flight, that happened by accident. They got the animation because the mocap actor tripped while they were recording it, and they just thought it looked really good for a falling off animation, so it stuck around. You can also cheese the Tony Hawk chorus with Gerbera and air taunts. Here's the thing about that, though. I am not going to get that blue orb at the end of the chorus because I am not worthy. One day I will be. I will practice that chorus a little bit and I'll get it the proper way. That's not a blue orb that I need or want, so when I get it, I want to get that the right way. I could get it, like I said, with Gerbera and the air taunts, because it's one other way in which you never ever have to touch the ground. Ooh, unless I screw it up a little bit like that. I don't think we're going to get the goal, because I did this slightly wrong. This is actually not the one you want to chill out on if you're going for the blue orb. Or at least you don't. There's an easier way to do this. But yeah, that other blue orb that isn't secret mission related, we'll get that another time. Or I'll get that on my own time. It's the kind of thing where I only want to do it the intended way, because the intended way, the actual challenge of that run, is something that's so unique and so fun. Ooh. Oh no, I have plenty of time to recover and wait for this cycle. You can just beat the cycle if you're a little bit faster than I was, which just saves you, a negligible amount of time. And you're still set even if you miss the first cycle to come in under time. I just think it's really, really nifty that they have something like that in this game. And again, it's another little branching pathway in this level that allows you to demonstrate mastery over yet another of what is probably the most complex of the game's devil arms. Devilbreakers! Damn it! Ooh, what is this path? Hold on. This is a helter-skelter path. Are you meant to break through them, through their shields with the helter-skelter here? I've actually never gone down this way. Because you can just jump over them and you don't need the helter-skelter for that. Huh. Can I just run up behind them and buster them? I don't know. That's really odd. Also, I don't believe I can... This, I might know. I can just break that down normally. We're finding new shit. I mean, not new shit, but underexplored things. Which I don't even know necessarily that this leads to anything. Because I know where the other blue orb in the mission is. There's one behind the secret mission, there's one near the secret mission in the obstacle course, and there's one coming up later. What a quirky little thing. Maybe I did need to pick up the helter-skelter for the spiky traps. That's very interesting. Yeah, I've just never been here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. This is something to look at a little bit more. Probably another time, since I know that there's nothing super consequential there. Yeah, I know what lies at the end of the ragtime path. The pathways just converge, so I'm assuming it would have just dumped me out here anyway. It's just an alternate way to get here. Just one that I happen to never ever take through this mission. Cool. Oh, I really want to buster this boy. Can I not? Or do I have to do the super buster when he's staggered like that? Oh, I have to wait for this. Even if he is staggered, oh yeah, that one's cool as hell. But you do have to wait until the chain is broken off of his face, even if he gets staggered before that happens. Well, not quite the one I wanted, but never bad having the... Little taste of good shit. Now we're getting back to Buster. Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. Yeah. Oh, that sucks! Wow, the enemy attack, he did a grounded attack while I was in the air, and it just happened to hit me as I was coming down with the Buster. You can't even be mad about that. That's one of those things that you can't even properly anticipate. Oh, man. I didn't realize that was the last hit on the last enemy. I thought there was still another one behind me. Shit, that would have been so cool to get that Buster. That cost me the arm, too. Oh, at least my timing for the max act is on point today. It's weird, I thought I would be a lot more rusty with Nero, because I haven't been practicing with him much. Like, I haven't been playing him in my off time almost at all. So I figured I would come in today and just stink up the joint. I think I know what we're coming up to next, so we definitely want to get another Buster in there, but not necessarily in the first slot. We do need to buy one or two. Oh, let's just go ham. Let's just go ham with it. So we want it in the number 2. So we want Punchline or something nice ahead of that. And then something ahead of the Buster. Yeah, this is looking real solid. Just lots of Gerberas to finish it out. You know, I might even put a ragtime at the start. Oh, no. I don't need one. I don't need one because we're going to get one. Oh, this is not what I thought it is. I thought we were coming up to the boss. Actually, completely forgot this fight's here. Well, it's time to just have a good-ass time with Punchline and some of our other toys. Come on now. Oh, that reminds me that little camera issue we had just now. We're coming up to a fight right after this I also forgot about, which is a little bit annoying. Not for any of the enemies that are in it. No, not at all. But for the environment that you fight them in. And then there's something else up here. This is where we're going to get our next blue orb. And unlike all of the other challenge-themed areas, they're giving us a bunch of tomboys, but there's no strict need for tomboy? That was a little ugly. Nah, I actually got too much height there. Just have to avoid that a little bit. Great to ground them, but we can also just do a bunch of jump cancels. That works too. Ooh, hate when they separate. Would love to just take them both out at once with the same set of jump cancels. Yeah. Oh no. Deal with you. And that is why Punchline is so beautiful. One of the many reasons. There's the complexity of it, just how fucking cool it is. It's gotta be the coolest devil arm. Like, I love an air dash, but there's... It doesn't get cooler than how diverse that moveset is and the completely different way you move through levels and fights with it. Plus, it's just nice to have something to throw out there to keep enemies juggled or keep an enemy occupied while you do something else. Ah, yeah. See? So on point with that today. So on point. Damn. I'm in a really good mood now. It's the simple things in life, man. It's the simple things. Give me a good-ass game with a lot of depth, and I'm happy as a clam, and a ridiculous cool factor on top of that. This is the fight that I was thinking of. This room kind of sucks, because there is way too much in the way, and it can wreak havoc on the camera. Like, you saw it a little bit there, but it wasn't too bad. Depending on how you space these enemies out and where you're choosing to take fights, and sometimes just, you know, luck of the draw with where you end up comboing things, it can get bad. Over here by the wall is really nice. The camera in this game does not do well in cluttered rooms. At least not rooms cluttered with, like, environmental doodads and stuff. But you also, here's the problem where you can't just have the same homogeneous environments. This is not it, though. This is not the solution. Ow, fuck. That was going so well. Oh. You just deal with that real quick.
Now you die.
This is just such a cool one. This is like my favorite follow-up to that. Hey, we pulled it back and made something watchable out of the end of that fight. There it is! Yeah! It's in my fingers today. Which is weird because I've been playing so much Sekiro, so I figured I was gonna have Sekiro fingers again, where I just accidentally break off my Devilbreaker, hitting LB to, I don't know, perfect parry something. And it does kind of have a similar dynamic too. Like one of the reasons you can just eject an arm like that is because it can create iframes. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're gonna get hit and lose a lot of life and lose your stylish ranking, that's right, we don't need to equip the ragtime, we'll get one. You can just eject it, get the iframes, get the pop, get enemies off of you. It's an oh shit button. And it's also a way to cycle between your Devilbreakers.
And I'll crush you.
So it kind of functions in the same way as that, like, an attack is coming in, you parry it. But damn, you do not want to be pressing that button that often.
Gotta pay attention, sweetheart.
Spoilers, King. But you're nothing more than an empty shell with no power. You are as weak as your flesh. Human.
Hey, we're tougher than we look. But there's only one way to find out.
I will enjoy this.
Hell yeah, Evil Momo. Evil Momo rocks! Oh my god, I love Malphas. Her attacks are so goddamn radical. Because they're all dimensional. They're Janemba portal punches. And the effect looks so cool! Whether it's the head or the talons poking at you from a distance, it's rad. Again, it's a lot like Janemba. And this is where we'll get a ragtime.
That was babysitting.
Ragtime is helpful against some of her attacks, especially like the big flurries. People are like, Janemba, why do we need him in Dragon Ball FighterZ? It's an edgelord demon. Like, are you serious? DBZ is so lacking for, like, really interesting, non-human character designs with interesting movesets. You have, like, 9 Gokus in the game. Shut up. I've wanted Janemba forever. It's straight up wish fulfillment that he's gonna be the final Season 2 DLC character. I love these weirdo characters, especially in DBZ, because you need them. Because everyone else's boring-ass movesets just, like, Roaring punches and ki blasts. Almost everyone. So anyway, Malphas rocks. I love her so much. Her whole moveset. Look, I want Devil May Cry fighting game.
Don't let it go to waste.
And her concept art dates back to pre-Devil May Cry. She was going to be an RE4 boss before it got retooled as Devil May Cry. And Griffin ended up replacing her in the first game. Come on, don't want to waste this Buster. What need to be done? Buster, there it is. Yeah, Griffin ended up replacing her in Devil May Cry 1, but there is concept art of her from all the way back then. She's been on the cutting room floor since that point. Oh, it's a shame this fight has to end so soon. I would love more of this.
How do you have so much power left?
You can come out now. I guess I owe you one. You should turn around. Your body's not gonna last much longer. That I cannot do. I must go. Damn it, V. Don't push yourself. You need some rest. I must go to where Yorzin is. Why? Why the hell do you have... I beg you. This is my last request. Fine. Dante's definitely gonna beat us there.
Okay, that's gonna do it for now. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do the things in the description, ring the bell because YouTube is a hellscape. Thank you all for watching, take it easy, have a good one.